What's going on, YouTube fam? This is Oscar here once again with Life After Deportation, but you guys already knew that. But anyways, guys, what's going on? Newcomers and old subscribers and everybody that's been loyal, I appreciate you guys for standing by and always listening to and watching my videos, you know what I mean? I want to bring you guys a comment that has been brought up a couple times, and I just been basically avoiding it, reason being because I don't have the right answer, but after giving it more thought and actually praying on it and consulting it and just, talking over with my wife, it's not a decision that I have an answer, I should say, that I have it from one day to the next. You know what I mean? Without further ado, the question that I've been asked is, will I ever go back to the US, or if I do plan going back to the US, to the US? In short, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Of course, I would like to go back to the US. You know what I mean? However, though, the reason why it took me some time to actually answer this question is because, you know what I mean? Not right off the back, I'm going to go ahead and answer give you guys the short answer. You know what I mean? Let me give you guys a little more insight of my answer as to why the answer right now is no. No, I don't plan going back to the States anytime soon. The reason being is because I've been deported since 2011, okay? And I feel like I'm here for a reason. I feel that, to be honest with you, the way I was going in the States, I'm not saying I was a good model civilian. I'm not a good model civilian. But at the end of the day, I think I've grown. I think I've actually matured more enough, than what I used to be. You know what I mean? So long story short, I do plan to go back to the States. Of course, me and the family do plan to go back to the States. However, I feel like there's some things that I haven't accomplished yet and that I would like to accomplish before I even make that decision. Because, of course, once I make the decision to go back to the States, it's permanent because I'm going to go back legally, with the right paperwork. I'm not going to go back illegally, even though there are possibilities I could go back illegally, but I'm not interested in that because I'd rather do things the right way. You know what I mean? But anyways, the reason why the answer is no right now is because I feel like I have to accomplish a few things first. There's a lot of things in personal level, financial level, and long term that I need to accomplish before I make that step. And if I was to make that step right now to go to the States legally, or even to push the paperwork, I'm not saying I will get approved. Maybe I will, maybe not. It's a 50-50. Never know unless we try. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of things I want to accomplish first. You know what I mean? Like, for example, I want to be able to finish paying off the house that we have. You know what I mean? That should be paid off within the next 5 years, God willing, that goes through successfully. There's other things I want to do. I want to be able to own some properties and, have some properties like apartments, houses, you know what I mean? Basically have land out there that I can, generational wealth, you know what I mean? That I can pass along, not just to my kids, but to the grandkids, kids after kids, generational wealth. I want to basically to the point where wherever this takes me, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go above and beyond and explore more than just YouTube. I'm into making movies. I like making short movies. I have been experimenting a lot with that, and that's what I want to accomplish as well. I want to be able to post it out there, short movies, you know what I mean, and post them out there. The short movies that I'm actually working on, or that I've been scripting, is basically around deportation. You know what I mean? The good, the bad, and everything in between. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm working on. A good friend of mine actually inspired me to do that. Shout out to Cesar, the guy that made the video Dial Home. I'll post the link there as well. We just watched that short documentary as well. But that's one of my plans. I don't want to just grab and go and and leave stuff behind that has cost me a lot of hard work to accomplish, and just to give it up and just go illegally, it's just not down for that. You know what I mean? I'm just not cool with that because I got a lot to lose, to be honest with you. And I wouldn't want to put my family in that predicament where they had to visit me in jail, or, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, for illegal entry, But anyways, the things I do want to accomplish, like I was saying, I want to accomplish real estate. Myself, educational wise, I want to, grow within my education. In the field that I'm in right now, I'm actually with cloud computing software, where we use software as a service, and that's what I'm developing right now. So, educational wise, I had to develop that field as well and build that generational wealth, not just for myself, like I said, but, I'm building an empire for my family, my siblings, my kids, and just basically, spread the wealth. Once I go back to the US, once I feel like I'm already situated and I have accomplished the things that I want to accomplish, once I have go down the list and things that I want to accomplish and have already accomplished. And I have a few check marks, and I feel that I'm comfortable with leaving behind what I have accomplished and have the ability to come back and forth, then yes, that's when I would decide to go back. You know what I mean? The whole process, it's going to take some time. It's not going to be cheap. You know what I mean? So we have to be ready for that as well. At the end of the day, I don't want to hop over and do something, cross the border illegally or even legally without having finished the things that I want to accomplish first. So to answer the question, that's about it. I hope I don't bore you guys here too much, but at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. Now the plans is within 5 to 8 years, to go back to the States and do the paperwork right, hire the attorney, etc. And then once everything goes through successfully, most likely I'll probably live in the States. I don't know if I'm probably coming back and forth. Like I say, if I have a few businesses, a few properties that I have to take care of, then yes, I'll probably go back and forth, periodically. But I would prefer to live across. The whole border life, going back and forth, I see my wife doing with it. I don't think I will be able to be fit for it. So I don't think I would live in Mexico and cross the border on a daily basis. You know what I mean? I don't think I would do that. But if the cards play me that route, then most definitely I'll go ahead and sold those cards and play them as they go. You know what I mean? Take life with the punches and keep rolling, But other than that, guys, I appreciate you guys listening to this little episode of the video podcast from that I'm bringing up here for YouTube. Hopefully I get some people coming over and do some interviews and whatnot, get them to, give you guys the point of view of different people being deported. Without further ado, thank you guys for watching. And once again, this is Life After Deportation. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, all right? Take care.